Fearless frontwoman Derina Harvey leads the five-piece Celtic rock group, the Derina Harvey Band. It offers a fresh take on traditional folk songs as well as an increasing amount of original material. The band has a rocky rhythmic undertow layered with guitars, fiddle, and topped by Derina's powerful voice. DHB has been likened to a rockier version of Canada's Great Big Sea, if fronted by Adele, and has earned a reputation as a high-energy live show. Their album, Waves of Home, is number 8 on CKUA's Top 30 chart this week. And lucky for us, we have Derina Harvey on the line now. Hi, Derina. How are you?
I am well, Don. I'm well. Thank you very much for reaching out to have a chat with me today. This is awesome.
So excited. So excited. Okay, I have so many questions for you. Now, your album, Waves of Home, is debuting on the chart this week at number 8, which is pretty darn good, if
I'm
you ask
excited
me.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really exciting. What was the catalyst that kind of got this particular album rolling?
Well, it's kind of been a labor of love over a fair amount of time. We started releasing songs that we had both written and covered a couple of years ago, actually, and wanted to make sure that the collection of songs that we were writing and the few covers that we had chosen for this album, that they all had a nice cohesive theme. And so we've been working on this one for a while, and we are completely independent. So sometimes these things take a little time to put together, but we have to believe in the process of yet. We're not, we've
Yes.
been working on it for a while and we wanted to get there, but we weren't being discouraged about not being there yet. But now we're finally getting to the point where the songs are able to be shared amongst a lot of folks, and we're very excited that people are interested in the themes and the musicality, and speaking to folks such as yourself about this being debuted at number 8. Like, that's wild to us, so we're very grateful. And but the origin of this was we wanted to dip our toe a little bit into the songwriting process a little bit more than what we had done before. Being a traditional group, we often rely on a lot of covers, and we put our own
Yeah.
spin on it, but definitely wanted to exercise the songwriting muscles a little bit there. And so far, so good, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that's really cool. I think, as you mentioned, yeah, when you are playing within a tradition that has like a rich history of songs, it's easy just to kind of dip your toe back into what is known. But it takes a lot of courage to kind of craft your own material and still make it something that you love, but also that your fans will love. I think you did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. We definitely had a number of tunes that as soon as we had them, we were like, yes, this is definitely album quality. And it matches our theme of wanting to explore connections between
Hmm.
self and between the land and between the cultural ideas. A lot of the band, well, all of our band members are from the East Coast of Canada, but we all live in Alberta. So we are like, East Coast meets Western lifestyle. So we
Hmm.
definitely pull from our experiences living in Western Canada. And so that's why Waves of Home kind of feels like a little bit of an invitation to come with us back to the East Coast and experience some of our, traditions here. But it's also the idea to, encourage the person who is already from the East Coast to remember all of the beautiful parts that we experience here on the East Coast, and also, the invitation to experience some new things for folks who'd never been here before.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
little bit
that's
of
fantastic.
nostalgia, new memories being created along with the nostalgia.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Now, you are known, for your great musicianship, but also you're known for your voice. Who are some of the singers that inspire you?
Oh gosh, I have to say that there's a number of singers that have inspired me over time and for different reasons. Maybe it's something to do with their songwriting, or maybe it's how they connect emotionally and don't mind a little note that might seem a little sour in the moment, but emotionally it's darn accurate. I
Mm-hmm.
find that I'm very drawn to the vocal stylings of, our Gordon Downey. And also growing up, I was probably introduced to a lot of country music starting off. So the Judds, for example, Winona Judd,
Oh yeah.
big voice, loved her charisma and that confidence. And of course, being a teen in the 90s, Alanis Morissette, Alana Miles, all
Yeah.
of those Canadian vocalists who just have such character in their voice, but also they just connect really well with the story that they're delivering. And so those are the kinds of things that I try to emulate. I try to make sure that the message in the song is in my voice and in my heart, and that's the big thing. But of course today's vocalists are just amazing. There are so many. I don't think I could narrow it down, but I'm always inspired by, when I listen to the Trues or the Sheepdogs, or just so many different
Yeah.
styles of music hit my heart. I couldn't
Hmm.
just pick one.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Okay, one last question.
Mhm.
I would love to play a track from Waves of Home. Can you pick a song and tell our listeners a little bit about it?
Well, there's a lot of songs on there that hit my heart, but one of them that I'm very proud of is called Captain. And it was born
Mm.
out of, I read a meme online, just one of those life changing memes that
Yeah.
happened across your screen. And it said, a calm sea never made a skilled sailor.
Mm.
Right?
Wow.
So
Wow.
So I wrote this song, Captain, with the idea that
Mm.
it was a stormy sea that made a captain out of me. And I think that's a far reaching kind of vibe because so many people go through so many different things. And I was hoping that anybody could pick something out of it that made sense to them. It's not just about sailors, but I've had a number of people who have worked a long time on the sea say, you know what, that's pretty accurate there.
Wow.
So I get those kinds of comments, and I'm tearing up thinking about it because
Yeah.
you just want to be able to, for me, I find sharing music that's biographical or that's a creation of your own whimsy, all of it is beautiful. But when somebody can come back to you and explain their interpretation of what you have done or written or delivered,
Hmm.
that is amazing. And I have to say that we're all very proud of this one, and it's got a pretty good groove to it too. So I hope people enjoy it.
Amazing. What a great story. I have goosebumps.
Oh, thank
Um, yeah, that's so exciting. All right. From the amazing album Waves of Home by the Derina Harvey Band, this is Captain.